Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
Hey, baby. It's okay. Lay down, mama.
The kickoff team is out there, and
lay down. It's okay. Lay down, mama.
Semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
I literally picked my first place.
How aggressive will it be? Single back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25.
There you go.
And he breaks free. It's
there you go. There you go. There we go.
Touchdown Tigers.
That's a way to start.
Done to get ready for this game. Here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
There you go.
He's going to return it from deep
there you
in the
go.
zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hold it. Perfect.
Penalty flag on the field.
It's a good start. Blocking him back. Okay. I'll take it.
Call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keeping it on
there you go.
Here.
What are you fighting?
Backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. He'll hand it off.
There you go. Fight.
They tackle him about the 14.
It's not a huge game here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
You got to come down. There you go. You got to be better than that.
Just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's found some room at the 45. breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Working that easy.
No stopping him. Takes it all the way.
It's
Touchdown,
all good.
Ohio State. Might have to try the extra point.
It's all because of
PAT
that.
is good.
Play football. Good play.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Here we go. Ready to get on it.
He lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground?
Oh,
Breaking free
we're gone.
at the 35.
Let's go. Set some records today, baby. Set some Sugar Bowl records. Let's go.
They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Ball handed off. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
Wow.
Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Good cut.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first down, they'll keep their running game
There you go.
short. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll use the ground game here. Spinning out of the tackle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. And in first down,
There you
right
go.
back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And here's the handoff.
No, ain't no way in hell he just looped through there.
Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Buckeyes have first and 10 here.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that
Give it to me.
reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass, it's Henderson. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be fourth down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
Look at how he just holding him. Get your goofy ass off.
It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards.
Look, I came up.
Now you've got another chance at points.
Here comes a handoff.
There you go. Fog it up.
Being good for just a few yards. The defense.
Fog it up. Fog it up. Let's go.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll run it here.
Good one. There you go.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the game
that boy line is beast mode. He will not let me get off.
The sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game.
Good play.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Gives it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he fires the football to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Handoff running right. Powering through.
Way to fight, because it will not let me.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Let her be, babe.
Now it's second down here. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now here's the toss play.
There you go.
Tackled at the 32.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. He'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They make the stops just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. They'll try the option play here. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Get up there. Get up. This game is...
Isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it.
Let's go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Now the all-important extra point. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team able to bring him down. One more play before they head to the locker room. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball.
Good.
Receiver makes the catch.
Good.
The timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Lets it go as he's being hit. And it falls incomplete. One final shot.
Good job. Good having me.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime.
Came to play today.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here.
Good job, boy.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this
Way
running
to
back
hit
any
it.
creases
Yeah,
at all.
perfect.
Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away.
Ain't no way.
Pitches to the back. Fighting him off. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Movement here from the tight end. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Play action fake, looking to throw.
Good.
That big tight end for a short pass. And the runner steps out
nickel and dime his way down the field.
Having enough yardage to pick up the first down. Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. They're going to run it here.
There you go.
The defender.
Good job.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can
Oh,
see
shit,
there he's
I'm
got some power.
tripping.
He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Whew.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
There you go. Way to fight.
Bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Henderson. Defense is coming after him.
Go get it.
And it's complete.
Fuck out of here.
They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first
Right,
down.
bro.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling
play
my
this
coverage.
is so
Get
perfect.
the corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They're going to run it. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On third down, it's a handoff. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And there's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the same runner's got it
There
again.
you go. Way to sit on. There you
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Defense not pressing this time. The pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Henderson. Quarterback
Get to him. Get to him.
takes off. He's going to take
There you
off.
go. Come on, bro.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short.
Let's
of that
go.
First down mark.
One play.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off.
Good run.
Will he score here? He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Good run. Good run, boy.
Knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quick throw.
Come on, get your big ass up there and block him. Fuck out of here.
As the tide runs down here in the third quarter. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Complete for a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And now the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receiver in motion now. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Henderson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
There you go.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped.
Oh, my God. Really?
Down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the snap. Quarterback steps up and makes an impact play.
Fucking right.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield.
There you go.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it. Just trucks the man. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
About who?
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball.
Yes, sir! Let's go!
Touchdown Tigers to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone.
There you go. Let's go.
And he's brought down at the
Let's go.
16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run here. Let's it go. Catch hauled in here over the middle. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27th. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. To the air. It's Henderson. Bringing pressure. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab.
Wow.
Using a strong
Get the
stiff
fuck
arm.
out of here.
And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And looking to throw now on first down.
Wow.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play.
Where's my fucking defense?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Go get it. Yes, sir. Game time.
Picked off. What a play.
Let's go.
He's got some room and some
Let's go.
here. Across midfield.
Let's go.
That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play.
Let's
All
go.
he has to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Yes,
So the job
sir.
is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Here we go. Let's go. Championship game. Let's roll.
In the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean,
That
think
boy
about
can't
the
play
wins,
today.
the amount of games that these guys have been able to play.